Hi, and welcome back to Clothing Simulations in Maya. My name is Hans Eriksson, and there is something that I forgot to do in the last video. You can see that I fixed all the body here from all my mistakes. But in order to keep things from getting, because, I've got two bodies and two sets of clothes, and I like something visual to be able to kind of keep them straight, I'm going to select that entire body here, and I'm going to give it a new material, and I'm going to call that material, remember I like to make sure that everything is named uniquely, so we're going to call this body simulation, LAT, oops, boy, 10-year-old, body simulation, and mat for material. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to give it, how about a horrible green color, just to kind of make it all kind of darken it up a little bit, and maybe desaturate it just a little bit, just so it's not so ugly looking. But we can definitely see that this is part of the collision body. And let's go ahead and pull that specularity right down to 0. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to here. We can turn off the body simulation and we'll take a look at the clothes. And on the clothes, we kind of need to do one thing at a time with this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this jacket here. Let me go ahead and open this up. And let's start with the coat. There we go. So I'm going to take everything else and hide it for now. And alright, all I got is the coat visible. Alright, one of the things that you really want to make sure is you can see here, I've got kind of a return on this here, and you don't want that. You want everything just to be a single layer for this particular file here. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to Edge Select, and this being the very edge here, I'm going to go in one layer here, or one loop in here, and I'm going to Shift select it, and let's see how that's running. I think we're going to be okay with that. So let's Control two faces, and let's delete. Okay, that should have gotten rid of a lot of that return. I don't see anything more returning into it. Everything else looks good. This here needs to be fixed as well. So let's go to Edge Select. I'm going to grab this loop here. Let's Control, oops, two faces. Let's delete that. We'll take this extraneous geometry in here and delete that, and that should be good. Just kind of looking around and checking to make sure I didn't delete anything that I shouldn't have. Let's go back to Edge Select. I'll select this edge here. And you can see I'm just going inside because when I go to Face Select, it's going to select this face here, and it'll leave that final edge that is exposed. So let's go Control to faces, delete. Let's grab these here, delete, and hopefully I didn't delete anything else because the jacket is done. So let's go to Object Mode here, and let's go ahead and hide that. Let's go ahead and bring the pants in here. don't think there's a lot to do with the pants. In fact, there is nothing to do with the pants. I had no return seams on here, so it already is one single thickness. Let's hide the pants for a second, and let's look at that flap. I'm thinking that I can just nail this flap, and I don't need to the pants. Let's go ahead and hide the flap, and let's unhide the pants. Yeah, I think so. I think we can just take the flap and just nail or attach the flap to the pants, and I think it will work just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the flap, and there's no reason for that group anymore, so I'll just get rid of that group, and that's it for the pants. That was easy, wasn't it? The vest, let's unhide it, take a look, and right here I got a return there and there, so let's go ahead and fix that up. Yeah, let's go ahead and edge select. We'll select that edge right there, and control to faces, and it didn't select everything, so let's go back to edge select there. It kind of stopped for a little while, a little hard to see sometimes, so let's take a look here. Alright, I got that now. Let's collect that. Kind of follow this edge around a little bit. Let's center everything so it rotates a little easier. Let's take a look. Yeah, see it stopped right there, so let's select that. And I think that might do it all. Let's take a look. And no, it didn't. I need to select this. And right here, and here. All right. Let's go to faces. Let's hit delete. And it looks as though I got some extraneous stuff sitting in here, so let's grab all of that and delete that. And did that get it all there? It appears as though it has, so that's looking good. Let's come down to here, and let's go to edge select, grab that one loop there, control to faces, delete, get rid of that extraneous geometry. You can see I'm just trying to make something that is as simple a geometry as possible. Less for Maya to calculate, and the clothing simulation will work this way. If you have cloth that's going inside a cloth, it just doesn't work. So let's go ahead and hide that. And this collar here, I made the collar a separate little piece, and I don't know if we really need to do anything to it. Yeah, we do. We have that geometry in there, and I think what we need to do is grab, let me see, edge. Let's grab this here, Did I get lucky and select everything? Did it go all the way around? I think so. So let's go to faces, and delete. And then we got to get this top side here. And this isn't going to be so lucky. So let's go edge select here. Oh, I need to kind of think my way through this for a minute. I think what I want to do is I grab this edge here and control click. I think that's going to work. Grab here, grab here. Yep. We're going to have a little cleanup to do here, but not bad. I need to grab here. Let's grab this one edge. Whoops, didn't want that edge. I want to grab that edge and that edge. There we go. And then kind of swing this around here. Grab this right here. And control to faces. Let's go ahead and delete that. Grab this extraneous geometry here. Let's delete. And I think that is going to work. It's just one, nothing going inside. Yeah, this will work. This will work just great. So let's go ahead and turn that into object mode. Let's bring back all of that visible. Hit H. And just like we did with the body, I want to make this a nice obnoxious color that we're not going to be able to see it as anything else. So grabbing all of that geometry, I'm going to give it a new material. We're going to come over here and call this boy 10-year-old and CL cloth sim matte. All right, and let me see, we kind of changed that one into the other one into a green, so we'll do this one kind of let's go with a dirty blue, but we'll really kind of, let's look over here, let's go ahead and desaturate that somewhat, darken it up, kind of make it a little obnoxious, maybe even a green blue, something, no, we'll go over here, or how about a muddy color like that? That's definitely distinctive. We're going to see that just fine, and we'll go ahead and turn the specularity right down to 0. And I didn't save it. Let's bring that back here. Right about there, I think. Let's darken it. And that should work. All right, good. Now I'm happy. All right, now we have our 4 groups done. We have our body beauty, or our beauty clothes, and we have our very ugly green looking guy there with his icky clothes, but we also have our good-looking guy here. So we are really ready now to actually start adding some of the modifiers and things that we need to make the cloth simulations work. So we'll see you at the next video, and we'll kind of move along here.